Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV 1. Today we're checking out the Epcot Legacy Showcase for Epcot's 35th anniversary. We hope you enjoy the video. Here's a better shot of the sign and the original Epcot logo and the original Epcot font, which I really love. Here's one of the main entrances with the Epcot 35th anniversary colors, same as the shirt that we'll see hopefully inside, and the sign on the door. So again, from what I've seen, this is the Epcot 35th anniversary logo. I love the orange and the Spaceship Earth background. Really neat. And of course, in addition to the Epcot 35th anniversary festivities, there's also the craft beer stand here, which is very popular. Of course, there's not a lot of people here, but normally it's popular. So this is the original speech that was given by Card Walker, who was the CEO of Disney when Epcot opened. As we walk in, you can see Dreamfinder and Figment, Journey into Imagination on the screen back there. And there's again the logo. Past, present, and future. And they've got tables here where you can enjoy your favorite beverage and learn about Epcot's history. Looks like they've got galleries on either side, so we'll check those out. So most of the merchandise here looks Food and Wine Festival inspired. They've got some great pictures here on this screen, and you can hear Listen to the Land in the background, and there's the farmhouse from the land boat ride. So it looks like most of the merchandise here again is Food and Wine. You see Figment, but you also see the 35 logos around it, so eventually probably the 35th anniversary merchandise will be in here, but you see the Figment ears and the different shirts that have been popular, and of course Chef Figment himself. Now we'll take a look at the gallery on the left of the exhibit here. Some of the plans for the original experimental prototype community tomorrow here. Concept art. The World Showcase was actually supposed to look like this originally. That's quite different, of course, now, but pretty neat to see the original concept. It's Mexico as it is today. And China, sorry about the reflection. Here's concept art for the Royal Summer House in Norway, which is of course completed now. And looks like photography from the original opening ceremonies at Norway. They did really grand opening ceremonies when the parks were first opening, and they don't do quite as much anymore, but they really did a lot of singing and dancing and fireworks and all kinds of stuff, as you can see in the picture. You can see some construction photos from Italy as well as Germany. Here's the American Adventure. Ben Franklin and Thomas Jefferson there. And also some of the photography, sorry about the reflection again, of some of the models for the animatronics themselves, as well as some of the creative process of making the American Adventure. And here's the Torii Gate at Japan, which gives a great frame for Spaceship Earth if you get it in the right angle. And concept art from Morocco. Installation of the famous red telephone booth there at the United Kingdom. And construction work on the Canadian Pavilion. And what's interesting is here is some information about France, of course, talking about Impressions de France that's currently there, but it says, and soon another experience will await Epcot visitors, an entirely new attraction based on the Disney Pixar classic Ratatouille. I'm not sure if it's replacing Impressions de France, but I hope not. So here's that concept art, which was shown off at D23, but this is a much larger version of it that we can see here framed in this exhibit. And you can see, looks like Kitchen Calamity, so maybe Impressions de France really is being replaced, which would be sad. It's one of my favorite movies, so if that's the case, I'll definitely have to check that out before then. Here's the other side of the gallery. So it's basically symmetrical here. You've got the eating area in the middle and the two galleries on either side. And it looks like this is the past section of the exhibit with concept art for Spaceship Earth there, as well as Epcot itself. There's some information about Future World. You can pause if you want to read all of that, but it looks like it's pretty interesting. Here's more concept art for Spaceship Earth. 180 feet above Epcot's entrance. There's a little information again about Spaceship Earth. You can pause if you want to read the whole thing. And of course, the Living Seas was originally presented by United Technologies before Nemo took over, and I think United Technologies ended their sponsorship sometime in the 90s. But it was pretty neat then. They had the Seas movie and the hydrolator and the sea cabs and all that good stuff. And here's construction photos of the land. There you can see one of the greenhouses coming up, as well as the signature entrance building there. Wonders of Life was open from 1989 to 2007. And of course now it's the Festival Center. And it had that DNA strand out in front of it, which was so cool, and that's not here anymore. There's Figment and Dreamfinder, playing with one of the drawing attractions there at Journey into Imagination in the original ImageWorks. And of course, my favorite attraction of all time, Horizons, and a lot of people's favorite. Beautiful concept art here for this. I love the lighting and the colors in the particular picture. It really makes it look futuristic as well as kind of awe-inspiring. And you can see some information about it. Here's the original World of Motion, where Test Track is now. And you can see the original ride went up and kind of did a scenic tour around the outside of the building where you could really get some great views of Future World. And up at the top was the GM corporate lounge there, and I believe still is. Some information about it. And of course now it's Test Track, and this is actually the original version of Test Track. Now it's a little bit different. That was the Crash Dummy theme, and now they've got more of the futuristic, almost a Tron theme at Test Track, so definitely different. And here's the concept art for Guardians of the Galaxy, and you can see they are keeping the original entrance main building for Universe of Energy. It's just going to be planted, and there's going to be a kind of a new emblem out front there. So it looks like it'll all be painted silver. It's a really beautiful way to incorporate the original building. So I think a lot of retro Epcot fans will really be happy that the original building is still going to be there. And here's some information about it.
I'm a little sad that they're getting rid of the front, but it's...
And here's a nice little sentiment about Epcot, which is ever changing. Well, that's all for today from Epcot's Legacy Center for the 35th anniversary. We hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a like, a comment, and of course, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. And we want to thank our sponsor, MickeyBlog.com and MickeyTravels.com. So, until then, as you hear the Horizons music in the background, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Now that you've finished watching this video, be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get all of the latest updates. Also, check out some other great videos on our channel. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.